Hi, my name is Sophia and today we're going to talk about my rhinoplasty, why I have decided to do it, how did I choose the doctor, about the price and everything else. Let's get into it. To be honest, I decided to do my nose job a long time ago, but it wasn't the right time. I didn't feel confident enough, beautiful enough, and also I was scared and I didn't like any doctors, their works. But this summer I saw one doctor and I was like, oh my god, his work are really great and I want him to operate on me. I reached out to him and honestly at that time I was feeling the most beautiful and the most confident, so it was like perfect combination. Let me tell you a story how I found my doctor. So there is this page on the Instagram for rhinoplasty doctors all over US, so you can see their works and you can decide with whom you want to go. I was looking for a doctor in Chicago because this is most convenient option for me. I live here, I have my apartment here, but I couldn't find a doctor that I like, especially if we're looking for the works like nose jobs and how it's done. And I found one in Miami. So once you found a doctor, it's not the end of the story. You need to be prepared for the surgery, so they need to check if you're right fit, if your health is ready for the surgery. So today is the day when I'm starting preparing for my surgery. So today I took my labs. They took lots of blood from me. And right now I just need to wait for results to see if everything is normal, everything is in place, and so I can go for my surgery. I have received my results from the labs and basically I'm cleared for the surgery. Everything is good. Only my glucose was low, but they said it's totally fine because probably I'm skinny and that's why I don't have like too much glucose in my body. So we're cleared for the surgery. However, I still need to hear from surgeon itself if everything is good and if I need to get some more blood work done, but we'll see. But for now, everything is good. It's 10 days before my rhinoplasty surgery. Honestly, what I didn't think of is 2 weeks before the rhinoplasty surgery, you cannot have any ibuprofen. And I had my period. And usually I have around 8 pills of ibuprofen. Honestly, it was like the worst week ever. I had such bad cramps. I had to stay at home, work from home because I couldn't handle the pain. So if you're scheduling your surgery, think about that in advance. So it was time to fly to Miami. I rented Airbnb in Miami for around 14 days because you have to stay there. You need to have your first appointment. And it was time for my consultations that I was been waiting for a few months because you're gonna create a 3D version of your new nose. And I was really excited about that. So I went there, they created this 3D version. And to be honest, at the first sight, I was like, it doesn't look good. It should be smaller, rounder, and whatever. But the doctor said if you're gonna make it smaller, it's gonna look ugly, not natural. And I was like, okay, maybe he knows better, but let's see. I decided to go with the 3D nose versions that he created. So I just got out of the office, I got my prescription, I got everything, all the information about it, and actually right now going to the Walgreens, to the pharmacy to ask for some pills, and we are getting ready for tomorrow. So my surgery was scheduled for 6 a.m. and the day before that you cannot eat or drink since 12 a.m. till the surgery, because if you do that you will have to be rescheduled for the next time. So don't do that. And the morning you wake up before the surgery, you need to clean your body with antibacterial soap, basically take a shower, and then you go to the office. So once I arrived, they gave me some special clothes, they took my blood pressure, they did pregnancy test, and they just check to make sure that everything good and you're ready for the surgery. My biggest fear was that I'm gonna wake up during the surgery and I'm gonna feel everything. So my doctor said it's not possible. My surgery went really smooth. However, once you wake up, you start to feel everything and your anesthesia is wearing off, and they cannot give you any other painkillers at that moment because they need to make sure that you're responding well and you're not sick, that you can pee, that you can walk, and those small things. Basically, I was begging nurses to give me something, but they said first you have to eat, then you're gonna go and take some painkillers. I was in the hospital for 1 or for 2 more hours, and after that I was released home. I went home, I got my soup, I ate some soup, and after that I got some painkillers and I was just resting. But you cannot lay down on your spine and on your back and everything is good. You have to sit down in this position, because if you lay down you're gonna have more bruises and it's worse for you. So they tell you that you can only sit down to sleep. So the first day it's really hard day, because you have to sleep elevated, you cannot really properly rest, and you have to drink all the time. So the next day you have an appointment with your doctor. They're touching your nose. It's very painful. Like, you need to walk a lot, you need to drink a lot, you need to kind of try to get back to your routine, not normal routine, but try to do stuff so it goes away, everything is good. It's day 3 after rhinoplasty surgery. Now I can talk more, so let's talk. Today is the day when I had my shower. So good after it. I didn't clean my hair because I was afraid I'm gonna make my nose wet. Here we are, but I'm getting better. The only thing right now that really bothers me is my lip, because it's still numb. I still have pain in my nose, but honestly I had a little bit different expectations, because I was thinking that it's gonna be such an easy journey, I'm gonna be feeling so good, but I have pain in my nose. I cannot properly talk yet. I'm getting tired all the time. I have so much pain. And the worst thing is cleaning your stitches. It hurts like hell. Hello! Today is day number 4 after the surgery. I finally got a hold of my medical care. They were not responding for some time because I had like small bump, but I called them and they said it's totally okay and it's gonna go away once the stitches are out of my nose. I was really worried about it because it's not gonna look good, but we'll see. Hopefully it's gonna be fine. Right now I'm back to work. Gotta earn that money, girl. We have no time to wait. To be honest, my biggest mistake for this rhinoplasty surgery was that I thought that I'm gonna be okay working after 3 days of surgery, like working from home. So I was working on my laptop, I was solving problems, it was so hard because you feel like you're kind of okay, but still not mentally, not physically. You are on so much medications that you cannot properly think. So it was really hard week for me because I was trying to relax but still work, not to miss any. So it's better if you take 2 weeks off from your work and just dedicate for the recovery, and then you can get back to work. Let's talk about the things that nobody's talking about. Constipation. To be honest, nobody told me that you can be in so much pain because of that. So basically, how does it work? After the surgery, they give you so much medication, your stomach cannot process it. I couldn't go to the toilet for 7 days. I was in so much pain, I feel like I could die. I couldn't stand up, I couldn't sit down. I was just praying to God. I was getting all the medication for the constipation that is possible, because I felt like I cannot do everything except to lie down because my stomach hurts so bad. Another thing about surgery itself and recovery is it's not like everybody says that you're gonna be great and you're gonna feel great after the second day, you're gonna be running and everything else and you can do everything and life is beautiful. It doesn't work like that, okay? It's really hard surgery, hard recovery. You need to take time. 7 days you're basically staying at home. I was working. You have to relax, you have to go for a walk just to make sure that you're recovering. And another thing to mention is that nobody tells you about is that once you're gonna get your cast removed, you're gonna see yourself for the first time, and sometimes it doesn't meet your expectation. For me, it was like I was looking at myself, I was like, who is she? I don't know her. The nose looks great, she looks great, but the combination you don't understand because it's the first time that you see this person. Another thing, everyone talks about this cast day removal, it's so painful, everything so bad. No, so don't be afraid, it's gonna hurt for a few seconds and it will be over. If you think that once your cast is removed, that everything will be great and you're just gonna feel everything and everything great and you're living your best life. No, you need to make sure that you don't have an infection. So after after I was done with the surgery, what I felt is that I was touching my nose everywhere because I wanted to feel, I wanted to clean it and everything else. And one day I see that inside the nose, one wall is really red, and when I'm cleaning it, something is not right. Did something bad. I was not supposed to touch my nose with my hands, and especially at work when everything is dirty, but it bothers me so much. Right now I have very red nose. And now I am afraid that I have an infection there, and I'm praying to God that everything will be okay. I sent the pictures of my nose to my doctor, and my doctor immediately calls me and says, I don't want to scare you, but you have an infection. What did I do? So basically, they give you some pills, you go on antibiotics, and you need to make sure that now you stay clean and everything is good. So don't be me, don't touch your nose. Those pills, they make you dizzy. You don't want to eat, you don't feel yourself. It's really bad experience, and you just want to get off those pills immediately. However, you have to make sure there is no infection. After the surgery, just make sure that you do everything properly as your doctor said, and you don't do some stupid stuff as I did. So after 1 month, I went to my doctor, I checked. I was already, I thought because of that infection, I'm gonna have another one. He's gonna tell me everything is bad, your nose doesn't look good. I was already paranoid, but I went to Miami like for a few days just to make sure that everything is good. He said everything is good. It looks like it should look like. Right now, I have perfect nose. I'm living my best life. And the most important, how much does it cost? To be honest, I got quotes from 10K till 15. The surgery that I got was 12K. And if someone right now would ask me if I go back to my previous appearance and if I would do it again, yes, 100% yes. I feel more confident. I feel like this is me, this is myself. Where's the pain? I hope it helps somebody. So if you have some questions, let me know. Bye!